tuning into BB and JK Radio. I'm Britt Barnett alongside my partner Jesse Kaplan, and we're here to talk to you about Game 4 Cavs vs. Warriors pregame show. So, Jesse, we all know Dellavedova's injury went to the hospital yesterday for dehydration and cramps, got IV fluids. So, how do you think his injury is going to affect his defensive play against Curry?
Well, see, it depends. If it's 100%, then he'll be at full health and he'll be playing great defense. But if he's anything off, Curry will take that advantage and rip it.
I agree, and Curry's coming off his Game 3 fourth quarter momentum. I think if Dellavedova is not 100%, Curry will take the show from, and I think they will be winning Game 4.
Speaking of that momentum, do you think that momentum will carry into Game 4?
As you all saw in Game 3, Curry had a boost of momentum fourth quarter, making very clutch shots against Matthew Dellavedova's tight D. I think that his momentum will carry on to this next game. He is pumped and ready. I think they're tired of losing. I think they want to take the momentum. I think they want to start winning for a chance.
Well, see, I won't be thinking that they want to take the advantage and take the momentum unless if I see it happen. If I see their body language and see that they want it more than the Cavs, because right now it looks like the Cavs want it more.
Right now it looks like LeBron and his Cavs want it more than this Golden Warriors team. So, as we all saw, this whole series, this has been the whole LeBron show. LeBron's been playing basically the whole NBA Finals right up to this point. Do you think all these minutes that he's been logging in, do you think that's going to affect, maybe he might get tired? Do you think he's ever going to stop showing his willingness and determination and his aggressiveness in this series?
I don't think so. He's a real physical specimen. I won't believe LeBron tiring out unless I see it tonight.
I agree, but I think at least some point in the series they're gonna have to give him some time on the bench. He's gonna have to get some rest. He is playing this whole series and he's winning it for these Cavs.
He is LeBron James, though, and he's putting everything that he had in the tank from this entire season and emptying out that tank today. Emptying out that tank. All that tank is going to dwindle down and go into nothing. Do you think that Curry? Do you think that Curry will do anything tonight?
Yes. As you asked me before, his momentum. I think he's going to carry that momentum from Game 3, Quarter 4 into this next game.
And also more momentum. Will David Lee use his momentum from Game 3 and bring it into Game 4? And do you think he's gonna get more minutes?
That's a good question, Jesse. Well, in Game 3, David Lee stepped up and played a bigger role. And I think he's now. I don't think he's gonna be a starter, but I definitely think that Coach Steve Kerr is gonna give him a bigger role in this next game.
Well, see, he wasn't even in the rotation, so he was lucky to get some minutes. But since he did something with those minutes, I think that he's gonna be tested out a little bit, and if he plays good, then he's gonna get more minutes.
And remember, it's all Steve Kerr's decision. Whatever Steve Kerr decides to do, he might just put back in his regular starters and give David Lee as much time as he got last game. But again, it's all up to Steve Kerr and what he thinks.
The question is, though, that everybody wants to know, who do you think is going to win tonight?
I have a feeling, my bet's on Golden State tonight. I think Dellavedova, I don't think he's going to be 100% coming back to this game. I think Shumpert's not going to be 100% coming back to this game. I think Steph Curry's going to bring his momentum. I think he's going to carry out the win for tonight.
Oh, look, we have a caller, Steph Curry, I think.
Nah,
Steph.
Who is this? We're going to give out a number, 1-800-BBJK.
Steph said
Do we have any callers?
Steph said they'll call us, so I don't know.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Metron calling in from Boca Raton, Florida.
No,
I
Steph.
have a few questions. Do you think that if Stephen Curry is having another off night and not his usual MVP self, do you think Klay Thompson will step up tonight?
Well, see, I don't think so.
It's really Steph Curry. Klay Thompson's a great shooter, but he doesn't have any of the leadership. I think if Steph Curry is not 100% and can't move the ball around, then Klay Thompson's not going to be able to step up. Because really, Steph Curry is feeding in Thompson to get all these shots, and he's really good at finding the open person in this thing and all these games. So if he can't do that tonight, then Klay Thompson's definitely not going to be able to do anything.
Yeah, because
Who do you think is going to win Game 4 tonight?
well, I personally think that the Cavs are gonna win. The Cavs aren't letting the Warriors score on their home court. They won't let them do that.
I disagree. I think the Warriors are going to pull out this game tonight. I think it's a loss of injuries right now. Dellavedova, Shumpert on a shoulder injury. I don't think they're going to be 100%. I think Steph Curry's going to pull out this one tonight.
Brett, who's gonna guard LeBron?
I think it's going to be a
Who?
team effort. I don't
Nobody
think
can guard LeBron.
I don't think it's just going to be one person guarding LeBron. It's going to be a multiple people. They definitely have to work as a team to stop the physical specimen that is LeBron. And I think if they work together that they will be able to pull out this win and stop LeBron.
Yeah, but when
Do you think that if LeBron wins this series, do you think he's going to be known as the best of all time in front of Michael Jordan?
I do. I think LeBron right now, he lost Love, he lost Kyrie. This team is just being unhealthy right now. I think if he pulls us out this game and this series, I think he'll be known. I think he'll definitely be able to mark his legacy.
I thoroughly disagree. You know, AI is number 2 on my list, and Bill Russell's number 1. He's better than Michael Jordan if he wins right now, because Michael Jordan has a pretty good supporting cast. But AI had no supporting cast. Bill Russell won 11 championships as a player, coach, and a player. Nothing can stop Bill Russell, and AI was a beast by himself.
Do you think that LeBron James will go over?
Last question.
Do you think LeBron James will go over under 40 points by the end of the series per game?
Over.
I think he's going to stay with these numbers for the rest of the series. I don't think he's going to be putting up more. I think it's crazy if he's going to put up more. I think he's been logging in a lot of minutes, playing basically the whole finals right now. I think at one point in time he's just going to start losing stamina. I think he's going to start. I don't think he's going to start losing aggressiveness, but I think he's going to tone it down a little bit on the scoring wise. I think by the end of the series, I think he's going to keep his numbers.
Thanks for having me on.
All right, that's all we have here today. This has been a BB&JK Sports pregame show. Game 4, Cavs vs. Warriors. The game's up next.
We are presented by Geico. 15 minutes to save you 50% or more on car insurance, and Red Robin, yum.
I'm Brett Barnett, alongside my partner Jesse Kaplan, signing off.